So you've seen this machine in fashion shops and you don't know what it is? This is a Rivet or Grommet machine, okay? It's used to make beautiful cover buttons, okay, and other functions, but I will show you how to make cover buttons with this machine, okay? It comes with dies. I'm going to show you how to insert and use this die, use the cover button mold with a plastic cover, and of course make these beautiful fabric buttons. Hey lovelies, this is Annie with Annie Marie. If you're new here, you're welcome. Do well to subscribe to our channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. So here in front of you are all the things that you need to make beautiful fabric buttons, okay? We have the cover button mold, we have the dies, we have the fabric that we're going to use, and of course the already made cover buttons. So this is called a Rivet or Grommet machine. It is 100% mechanical machine. It doesn't have any electrical parts, okay? And it has this iron plug right here with springs under it that is movable, okay? And it has this opening where you insert your dies and molds, same at the bottom, and then it has this knot that you have to tighten to hold them still. Now when you press or hold down on the handle, this iron plug is going to move down to press on the dies and press in anything that you put in those dies, okay? Making beautiful materials, okay? It doesn't need so much pressure. You don't have to exert so much pressure. Just gently pull it down and everything will work out. All right, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make cover buttons with this. You can use it to do so many things like insert your pearl and all that. Now this is a die. It comes in different sizes, but this one is size 36. It comes like this, okay, and it has 4 pieces as part of this whole. You can see how it is. Now if you bring out this top part has 2 pieces, it has 2 parts, and it has the shape of the cover button. You can see it. Now this is the part that presses on the plastic side of your cover button. Now this place is where the iron plug will push down on to make your cover button, okay? So this side, these 2 parts work hand in hand for the upper part. All right, now this side is for the lower part. It has this metallic round ring, all right, that is used for the fabric end of the cover button, okay? It has the shape of that part, and you insert it in this place to hold on to the cover button. All right, so this is the lower part. You keep it down and then the other one presses on it, okay? Now here is the cover button that is the size of this die, okay? And you can see it's reading on it. This particular mold for this cover button is 36, which is the exact size that you need for that particular die. All right, so it's 2 parts. It comes like this. You can get it anywhere in the market or even online. Now we have the one piece of it that I want to show you so that you see how it actually looks. So this is the part that the fabric will cover. This is where the excess fabric is going to go into, and you will use this plastic side, okay? You can see where you're going to sew it on your cloth or your project. This is where you now press in to cover the excess fabric. You can see it. So it is very easy to work with. All right, now I've done some cover buttons with this. You can see this particular one. You can use any kind of fabric. You can use satin, you can use just your choice of fabric. It works for everything. All right, and I'm going to be using this fabric right here to show you an example for this particular die. All right, so I'm going to set it aside and show you another size, okay, for this cover button. So this is another die. You can get this from the market. This is size 30, okay? This size 30 has everything the other one has. It has 4 parts, okay? 2 parts for the upper part and 2 pieces for the lower part, okay? So you can see it when you place them like this. This is where the iron plug is going to press down on it to make our cover button. You can see it. You can see the shape and everything, and the lower part also has the same thing. You can see, sorry, it fell off. So the difference is in their sizes. All right, so make sure that your die has the complete 4 parts in it. Now this is the cover button mold for this particular die. You can see it's size 30. So when you're buying, make sure you buy the size that works with your dies. Don't make the mistake of trying to use a bigger one in a smaller. Of course, it's not going to even enter. All right. So now let's practice and make one with the size 30. Now I have my fabric here and I cut it in a circular shape. Okay. And the size is 1.5 inches diameter. All right, circumference. I'm sorry. All right, the circle is 1.5 inches all around, and here is the cover button mold. Okay, with the 2 parts complete. And now I'm going to make sure that I place my fabric with the right side facing me, and I'll try to tug in every part of the fabric inside, okay, to leave the upper part the way I want it. And I usually like using these patterned fabrics for this kind of project because they always come out beautiful. So make sure you press in the excess inside. If the fabric is too big, it's really going to bulge up, so you don't want that. So I love maintaining this 1.5 inches circumference. It works for me. All right, now you will use the plastic to press in that excess and push it inward. Now when you're pushing it inward, check around the circumference and make sure you don't have all those excesses coming out, because once it comes out, trust me, if you press it, it's going to be looking rough on the edges, and I don't like that kind of thing. Okay, so as I've checked it out now, it's looking very smooth on the outside. I press in harder on the plastic to make sure that it sticks and it doesn't pull up. Okay, and then I'll take the lower part of the die. You can see this particular one. This is the one that you place the fabric end of the cover button inside it. Okay, press it down properly. Sometimes when you press it down, this plastic might pull up. Okay, so press it down so that it won't pull up. Then you take the other part of the die, this particular part right here, take this opening and press it down on it. This is where it's going to look. Now you take it to the Rivet machine and make sure it's well centered on that opening. Okay, make sure it's well centered on that opening, and you gently press down on the handle. Okay, just once. Okay, don't press so much, don't exert so much pressure, because it might get stuck inside. Trust me, it has happened to me before. I had to start hitting on it to come out, and you can damage your dies. You don't want that. All right, these things are not cheap. Okay, so you easily bring it out and you will see your beautiful creation. I mean, isn't this beautiful? It's looking lovely. So you can create as many of this as you want, okay, with any kind of fabric in your arsenal. Okay, so now I have created other ones. You can see this one, I did it before, I've used it for other projects, and this is this type that I just made now. Okay, so you can do so much with this. Now let's keep it aside. All right, and try the other size, which is size 36. Now you can use this one for bigger projects. Maybe if you want to make bags. I normally use this to design my bags, and I'm using this particular size 2.5 inches around the circumference. Okay, and it will work perfectly for this particular cover button mold. All right, like I said earlier, we try as much as possible to make sure that my right side is facing outwards, and I will pull in the edges. Okay, why I love doing this before putting it inside the die is because I want the outside to be smooth, so that, excuse me, my cover button is going to come out beautiful. Now I'll use the plastic side to press it in. You can see the other edge is not looking smooth. I'll push it in again, press down the plastic. There are other rough edges. I'll push it in and press down the plastic, as you can see it, until I feel good about it, and it's looking wonderful right now. Okay, once I'm satisfied that everything is good, I'll take this part and then insert the fabric end of the cover button. Remember, you have to press it down to make sure that that plastic doesn't pull up before you put the other part of the die. You see the way it's sitting in perfectly. Then I will take the other part and cover it up and take it to the machine. You can see it. Just make sure that the plastic is not pulling up, all right, and put in the other end. Now we'll take it to the machine, make sure that it's well centered. Okay, make sure that it's well centered right there, and then we gently press on it. Like I said earlier, please don't exert too much pressure. If not, it's going to get stuck and you're really going to have a hard time trying to bring it out. All right, it just comes out easily. It really does. Okay, and it's easy to use. This is our beautiful fabric covered button. Isn't this beautiful? Outside is looking perfect and well rounded. It doesn't have all those rough edges, and I made these other ones for other projects before, same as this. Please ignore the noise. All right, I'm so sorry. Someone is walking somewhere. Okay, so you can make beautiful cover buttons. Now this machine can make pearls. Okay, you can use it to insert pearls on your fabrics. You can also use it to do eyelets, and you can use it to make press buttons. I will show you all these things in another detailed video. I don't want to bombard you with so many information because I want you to get everything perfectly as we go. Okay, I love this. So make as many cover buttons, fabric buttons as you want. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts at the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.